Class 5, Subject Science, Chapter number 2, Human Body, the Skeletal System. Good morning, children. In the previous videos, in chapter number 1, you have learned that our body is made up of different kinds of organs, and there are two types of organs present in our body. External organs. In this picture, you can see the external organs and the internal organs. So our body is made up of external and internal organs, and all the organs have specific work to do. A group of organs, when they work together to perform a specific task, they form an organ system. The different organ systems are digestive system, skeletal system, excretory system, circulatory system, respiratory system, etc. In chapter number 1, you have learned about the circulatory system, in that heart, blood and blood vessels. These parts are there and how they work together as a team to complete the task of circulation of blood that we have seen. Like that, this is our chapter number 2. Human body, the skeletal system. The bones in coordination with the muscles or the muscular system helps to bring about the different body movement. So in this chapter we are going to see how these bones, how the skeleton, it works with the help of muscular system, and it helps to bring the different body movement, okay, and it makes our work easy. So today we are going to see about the skeletal system. There is a warm-up activity in the beginning of the chapter. It is on page number 19. You can see this is your first page of this chapter number 2. There is a warm-up activity. Some pictures are given and you will have to identify the organ system by seeing the pictures. Answers are also given here. Only you have to identify which the picture and the organ system. Now the first picture is of muscular system. Muscles also helps in our movement. Different muscles form muscular system. So muscular system in coordination with the skeletal system, they bring about the different body movement. Okay. So this is picture of muscular system, in that muscles take parts to complete this organ system. The next picture is about digestive system. You have learned about this in your class 4. Okay, the complete explanation part was there in class 4. In class 4 you have learned about this system, in that mouth, food pipe, stomach, liver, pancreas, intestines, they work together for the digestion process. Okay, here again so many organs, they are working together and their goal is to digest the food. The third picture is showing respiratory system. In respiratory system, nose, windpipe and lungs helps in respiration, to take in the oxygen and to give out carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a waste product. Okay, so to remove the carbon dioxide, the lungs helps here. So this picture shows about respiratory system. I think in class 3 you had this respiratory system. You have learned about this in class 3. Then the next picture is about nervous system. In nervous system, brain, nerves and spinal cord work together. It controls our body and helps to run our body smoothly. As you know, the brain is the CPU of our body. It controls our body. So with the help of this nervous system, our body runs smoothly. This is, you are familiar with this picture, the circulatory system. Heart, blood and blood vessels, they form the circulatory system. It helps to supply the nutrient in our body. After that, the next picture is about skeletal system. The last one is the skeletal system. So bones form the skeletal system which help our body in smooth movement. So our today's topic is skeletal system. The skeletal system is a rigid framework of bones that serves many important functions. The skeletal system provides support, shape, strength to the body and protect the internal organs as well. Bones along with the attached muscle allow different body movements like walking, running, writing and holding. Without bones and the muscles, this movement would not be possible. We all have a skeleton inside our body. There are 206 bones in an adult human body. The framework of all the bones together is known as skeleton. Okay, understood? The framework of all the bones together is known as skeleton. In this picture, you can see the skeleton. Here, so many bones are present and they form the body. Okay, and this it gives shape to our body. And this framework, complete framework work is called skeleton. So what is the definition of skeleton? The framework of all the bones together is called skeleton. What would have happened if we had no skeleton inside us? We would have been flat and wiggly like jelly. So skeleton, they gives shape to our body and it also gives support to our body. Do you know that a newborn baby has more than 300 bones, but as the baby grows, some of these bones fuse together. Actually, the baby's bone are partially made up of cartilage, which give it flexibility. As the baby grows, these bones they fuse together and in the end it becomes 206 bones. You can feel the cartilage at the tip of your nose and in your ears as well. Bones are hard from outside, but it is soft from inside. The center of the bone, this picture you can see that the center of the bone is soft and spongy and contain a substance called bone marrow. The bone marrow makes the blood cells. See in our chapter number 1, I have explained you the function of blood cells. The function of blood cells is to carry oxygen to different parts of our body. The WBC fight against infections and protect our body from diseases. It destroys germs. So bone marrow is very important as it helps to produce blood cells. Our bones are made up of minerals, mainly calcium and phosphorus. So we must drink milk every day as it fulfills the need of calcium. Calcium helps to strengthen our bone. We get phosphorus from dairy products like cheese, yogurt, paneer, and we get it from fish and meat as well. So milk and this phosphorus rich food are very important for our bones. Now come on the different functions of skeletal system. So I have written here the points: support, protection, movement, storage of minerals, production of blood cells. You can read the textbook. In your textbook also it is given and we are going to explain. I'm going to explain you this one by one. All the points will be explained. So the skeleton It gives shape and support to our body. It provides shape and structure to our body like the beam of a building. Have you observed before making a building, first the pillars are made as it gives support and shape to your house. Like that, the skeleton gives shape and support to our body. The second point is protection. It protects the internal organs like our lungs and heart, and it is protected by rib cage. Our brain is protected by the skull. Our backbone protects our spinal cord, which is a part of nervous system and very important part. So bones protect the delicate internal organs of the body. So it gives shape, it gives support, and it protects the internal organs as well. Now the third function of the skeleton is it helps in our movement. Movement is very important function of our life. Can you imagine your life without movement? Without movement, we can't even able to speak and eat. The rest of the thing you forget. Eating and speaking will also stop if there will be no movement. So because of movement, we can walk, we can run, we can do the activities. So this skeletal system help us in our movement. Bones help us to move. Bones are attached to the muscles. Different movement are performed due to the combined action of skeletal muscles, bones and joints. See, joints are also important in the movement. In our next videos, we are going to learn about the joints as well. As the bones are attached to the muscles, so when the muscles move, the bones move too. This bring about movement. So understood, with the help of bones, muscles and joints, we can move our body parts and we can do the different activities. So bones and muscles together helps in our movement. Then the mineral storage. This point is not given in your textbook, but bones store minerals like calcium and phosphorus and help in maintaining the level of these minerals inside the body. Which minerals? The calcium and phosphorus. The last point is production of blood cells. Red blood cells and white blood cells are produced by a jelly-like substance present in the central part of the bone called bone marrow. Already I have explained it earlier that inside the central part of the bone there is a jelly-like substance is present, that is called bone marrow. And what is the function of this bone marrow? This bone marrow produce blood cells. And in your chapter number 1 you have already learned about it, that blood cells are very important as it transport the oxygen to different parts of our body, and it also fight with the infection, protect our body from diseases. So the skeleton also helps in the production of blood cells. So till now we have seen what is skeleton. Skeleton is the framework of all the bones. We have learned about the structure of the bones, how the bones are made. Bone is from outside, it is hard, but from inside bone marrow is present, which is jelly-like substance. In that we have learned that it is hard from outside and soft from inside. It contains bone marrow which produces blood cells. The bones are made up of minerals, mainly calcium and phosphorus. We have also seen the function of bones, that is, it gives shape and support to our body, it protects our delicate internal organs, it helps in our movement, it produces blood cells. Now, let's see what are the different parts of a skeleton. The skeleton has 5 main parts. These are the skull, the backbone, the rib cage, the bones in the arms and legs, and the girdles. So in our next video, we will learn about these 5 major parts of our skeleton. And till then, what is your work? Every day, whenever in end of the video, I'm every time telling you that your work is to read the textbook. Okay, and do the homework, whatever assigned homework is for you, just do it. Thank you.